Hey guys, what's up? Well, I'm back with a new video, and today I want to do a top 10 again, and today I want to do my top 10 favorite science fiction films. Science fiction is, well, I think it's the genre which gets the most respect. Just as drama, it's the genre which gets most respect. You can just look at Avatar and Terminator, you see. This is no chronological order. It's just 10 science fiction movies I have in my collection that I love, and yeah, and of course remember, it's my opinion and it will change in the future. Okay? Fine. So let's begin with the first one. And it is The War of the Worlds from 1952. This is the original War of the Worlds, and it's based on a novel. And this movie is freaking fantastic. It's a true masterpiece of science fiction. I love this movie, one of my favorite movies of all time, and my favorite alien invasion movie from the 50s. You know, the 50s was all about aliens and monsters and all that, and this is by far my favorite in the 50s. It has a great story, great actors, and a really good war message, and the movie itself is just fantastic. You may not agree, but for me it's just a great movie. I love it. So yeah. The next one is another one of my favorite science fiction alien invaders from the 50s. I think this is from 1951, and it's The Thing from Another World. Oh yes, this is a great movie. This is not a horror movie, and this is not John Carpenter's The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing is a remake, and this is the original one from the 50s, which is based on a novel, which was, I think it was Who Goes There? I'm not really sure. So yeah, this don't stick close to novel at all. It's by far a long way from it. But I would never compare this one to John Carpenter's The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing is more like a horror movie, you know, lots of gore and all that. This is more like a suspenseful science fiction. But I love them both. They're both great, but I didn't put John Carpenter's The Thing in this genre because it's more like horror. So yeah, but check this movie out. This is a really good movie. So yeah, I think you'll like it. Next one. This is kind of an action science fiction horror slasher. I don't know what to call it, but it's more like a science fiction. And it's Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this is special edition, 2-disc, and I always loved this movie. I always thought it was great, really entertaining. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he has some great lines, you know, like, "You're one ugly motherfucker," and "Get to the chopper! Ow!" And yeah, yeah, I thought this was pretty suspenseful. It was almost like a slasher movie. You know, the Predator, he kills the crew one by one, and you know, the action scenes in the beginning where yeah, it was just great, and yeah, I really love this movie. You may not agree, but I really liked it. The sequel, I thought it sucked. And there's a remake. Well, I don't know if it's a remake or sequel. I don't know, but it's coming this year in summer, and it looks pretty good. And I'm excited to see it. So yeah. next one I got here. This is a true great classic and one of my favorites. I think it's European. I think it's German. Yeah, it's German. One of my favorites European films, and it's German, of course. It's directed by Fritz Lang, and it's Metropolis. This is a silent movie, and it's from 1927, and it's just a true classic. One of the first and best science fictions ever made, and it is the best science fiction. And it started and it's the best, and it's just a fantastic movie, and I love it. You gotta agree with that. Next one, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Well, originally it's just The Empire Strikes Back, and I would not call it Star Wars 5. I didn't like the prequels. I liked the third movie, but Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones sucked, and the original trilogy is by far the best, and this is my favorite, The Empire Strikes Back. It's not Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, it's not Star Wars 5 The Empire Strikes Back, it's The Empire Strikes Back. Only The Empire Strikes Back. Alright? Fine. Really great movie. And next one, one of my favorite movies of all time, I have to put in it. Jurassic Park. Oh yes. I would love to feel how the audience, the viewers and all that felt when they were sitting in a theater watching this movie. I just wish I was one of them, because imagine how incredible these special effects were. And yeah. Nowadays, special effects, CGI, is just tiring. It's just boring to watch. You look at animations and stop motion and normal makeup, that has a type of charm which CGI don't have. Even Avatar, it doesn't have a charm. And to be honest, through the half of the movie, I was freaking tired of the CGI. It was pretty good, but I was tired. It wasn't anything new, and it was just boring to watch. Seriously, it's just my opinion, but yeah, I'm just really tired of CGI. I wish there were movies where they bring back stop motion. That would be great, but no, CGI is the new trend. No, it's not CGI, it's 3D. Fuck 3D. I don't care about 3D. It just sucks. Now, 3D is fun to watch, but I don't care. Next one, true classic, true James Cameron film, and my favorite. Aliens. One of the best sequels of all time, and one of the greatest alien movies of all time. Gotta agree with that. And this is one of my favorites James Cameron films, right beside and Titanic. And next one of my favorite movies of all time, Back to the Future. Oh yes. But it's not whole science fiction. It's science fiction, a high school movie, an action movie, comedy movie, drama movie. It has everything in it. Yeah, it's just a great, fantastic movie, and everybody loves this movie. And if you don't love this movie, then I'll fucking kill you. Alright? Because everybody is supposed to love this movie, or if they don't love this movie wouldn't exist. Alright? I'm just kidding with you, but this movie is fantastic, and you gotta agree with that! And I'll just show the last two. It's the Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Both of these are great, but my favorite is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It's my favorite movie of all time. Well, one of my favorite movies of all time. And it has just a great story, great acting. It's just a fantastic movie. The Terminator, the first one, is a great movie, but it's overshadowed of this great fucking sequel right here. This is a true great sequel. Alright? Not a Dark Knight sequel. Well, the Dark Knight is freaking fantastic. But compare with Terminator 2, the Dark Knight is doomed. Because this movie is fantastic. The Terminator, great movie, great science fiction. Love it. So yeah, that was my top 10 favorite science fiction movies, films, whatever. I hope you enjoyed, and let me hear your top 10 and all that. And stay tuned to my review, which is coming soon, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.